This is George 콥스그라인더 Fisher from 카니발콥스, and you're watching LOUDWIRE.
Hey everyone, Graham from LOUDWIRE here with Mr. 콥스그라인더. Thank you so much for coming to me.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. So, you said that Wikipedia is fictitious for you personally in the past.
Some of it is, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, I hope I'll do you proud in this segment.
Right.
I pulled some stuff about you.
Let's see.
On Wikipedia today.
So am I guessing what's fact or fiction?
Well, you can tell me
actually,
what's fact or
How can I be
fiction.
guessing about myself?
Hopefully you remember these things. But first off, you're born in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yep.
Maryland.
Fact.
Yes, fact. Okay. They do get that wrong.
They do? Wait, where have they previously had me being from?
Oh no, not you. Other
okay,
people, they've got it wrong.
What, am I
before.
from Alaska? You know.
It says on Wikipedia that you're a fan of the U.S. Olympic women's curling team.
I don't know the first thing about curling. I don't know how that got on there. I did a previous interview where someone asked me about that. I'm like, I have no idea.
That's amazing. Thank you, whoever put that up, because that's great. The San Antonio Spurs?
Yeah, that's. Sure. I mean, I don't hate them. That's not true. But I root for the Wizards, Washington.
Okay, so that I would say that's fiction. The Saskatchewan Roughriders of the CFL.
Saskatchewan Roughriders. CFL.
It's getting painful.
But that's fiction. Being from Baltimore, we did have the Stallions 2 years. We had the Stallions. They won the Grey Cup in their second year.
Wonderful.
I still have the shirts at my house, and then they became, I believe, the Montreal Alouettes. So if I was going to root for Canadian team, yeah,
right.
Saskatchewan Roughriders. But you know what they probably got that from is Terrence and Phillip.
Really?
South Park.
Oh yeah, the Roughriders.
Yeah, I probably was
Classic.
saying that to somebody and they overheard it and then
Killer.
put it on Wikipedia.
And the Denver Broncos.
Yes.
That's true. We know
Fact.
that to be true.
100%.
It says that you listen to a lot of straight edge 80s hardcore.
Hell yeah, man.
Awesome. Favorite bands? Bad Brains?
Yeah, I never got to see them either, too. That bothers me. I'll tell you another band. It's not straight edge, really, but Warzone.
Okay.
Oh, I was supposed to see them so many times in Baltimore, so many times, man, and they always canceled. And the only time I ever saw Rabies, Cro-Mags were playing at 930 Club in DC, and he was
Excellent.
he was there with them doing stage security or something. I was like, "Fucking Rabies, man!" Youth of Today, I love Youth of Today. Judge and all that Bold, all the old New York hardcore city bands. Not just the straight edge, but the straight edge stuff just always seemed to have just that little bit more. You can fucking listen to us, just that fire. I love that stuff. I love it.
Awesome.
I never got to see it today either. Alex Webster, our bass player, he's like, "Oh, I saw them," and I'm just like,
Son of a bitch.
bastard.
Awful. On the Monstrosity Wikipedia page, it says you gave up a band in your hometown in Maryland and came to Florida in '91 to join Monstrosity. 90. Okay, so a little bit of fiction.
1990.
What kind of band were you in Maryland?
It was a death metal band. We had some songs that were death, thrash, even maybe some hardcore influences. It was called, ironically, or corpsegrinder.
Right, from the Death song.
Yes.
Yes.
First band.
All right.
I don't know if that's on there or not, but
It wasn't.
I don't think I've ever checked the Monstrosity Wikipedia because I just went on Wikipedia one time. Someone told me that there was some false information on there, and I just wanted to check it out. I'm like, really? Are you kidding me?
Interesting.
I think it's improved. I think there are some things they've changed since I first ever saw it.
I'm gonna
It
take
used to have
credit
my
for
birthday in December.
December? When is your birthday, just in case?
July
Okay.
8th, 1970. It's 69 on there.
The Vile album. It said that you re-recorded all of the vocal tracks that Chris Barnes had originally done for the album, and Vile was not the original title.
No, it's true. I re-recorded the vocals, and Vile, it was not the original title. It was Created to Kill.
Created to Kill was the original
That's
title.
the title. I think that was Chris's title. Yeah.
Okay. Was there a specific
And he
reason
didn't
for
have the
change?
whole album finished. There was only certain songs that he had finished, and then we redid all those.
In '97, said Rob Barrett left Cannibal Corpse after you guys had an argument over musical differences.
There was no argument with any of us.
Okay.
He left. He had his. I think it were more personal reasons, but yeah, we weren't. None of us were. We weren't like.
Not a big blow up kind of thing.
No.
Okay.
He just said he was leaving, and then he left.
It says that you yourself added the phrase "fuck the Alliance" to the liner notes of the Kill album.
It was just my thanks list.
On your thank?
I'm
yous? Yeah.
almost 100% certain it was on my thanks list. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What does that mean?
the Alliance. Well, it's Warcraft. There's the
course.
Horde, which is this, it's my tattoo.
That's right.
That's the Horde symbol, and then there's the Alliance, and there are two different factions with different races. Like the Horde's metal, it's orcs and trolls and undead, and the Alliance is humans and gnomes and some other dumb races that I hate. And so you have PvP battles, and I was constantly. After I had done some interviews and people knew that I played on the Horde side, they were all, like fans of the band, like, I killed you one time, because I gave some people some of my character names. So I was getting so fucking fed up with it, so I put the Alliance on there. And then now kids give me shirts that they have custom made, like the Alliance, and
Sweet.
It's pretty cool.
So
it's awesome.
We can declare right now that 콥sgrinder is a World of Warcraft racist.
Yeah, there you
go. Blizzard Entertainment implemented a non-playable character named Gorge, the 콥sgrinder, into World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King, after you revealed your interest in the game. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yep, he's in the Borean Tundra.
I don't know what that is.
It's just an area. It's an area. But I've went to him and taken pictures of my other characters.
Oh, that's
come
amazing.
on, it's screenshots. You have to. When I saw that, I swear, because I get all the expansions, like, now you can do a digital download, but back then, like, you had to wait in line, or wherever your store was, and World of Warcraft was doing so well back then. There was a line, and I remember I got it, and I had heard some rumblings. I know some of the people at Blizzard, and I went looking around, and I was like, I can't believe it. It's so awesome. Come on.
So you weren't even told by them. You just kind of.
I found out. I saw him, and a friend of mine who plays in another band that I sing in. He plays Warcraft too, and I was like, dude, you'll never believe this. I took a picture. I sent it to him. Yeah.
That's amazing, dude, just to discover that.
That's so awesome, man.
That's really cool.
Really, and he told me, he's like, I told you they were going to do that. He had warned me. He's like, dude, I swear they always do like cult characters, and they mess with the name a little bit just so they don't have to pay anybody.
Well,
good for them. Hey, I don't have a problem with that.
It's all right,
dude. I don't have a problem at all. It's awesome.
It says that you did not speak a word until you were 5 years old, and in high school you excelled only in frog dissection and football.
No.
What?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's totally.
I'm sorry.
Fiction.
That was Nathan Explosion's Wikipedia page.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. It's an easy mistake to make.
I can understand that.
But that wasn't influenced by your childhood at all. That part of Nathan Explosion's life.
No. I don't know if I've ever dissected a frog. I put a few on hooks, but.
Ooh.
Fishing, man.
Of course.
Tadpole. Well, really tadpoles. You know what I mean? Tadpoles are good for
who
bass.
fishes with a giant bullfrog on a hook?
Well, I mean. I don't know about that. I've never used a bullfrog, but
you got to do
tadpoles. Really, tadpoles. If you get the bigger tadpoles, just for the become frogs, man.
Yeah.
Put them on a hook. Jig it around the stumps and logs.
Fair enough.
Money.
You're good at that. Speaking of Metalocalypse, you did occasional guest appearances where you voiced the metal masked assassin.
Yes.
Very true. Awesome.
Yes.
So when Brendan Small, I'm guessing Brendan probably asked you to voice that character. Well, what was his intention with that?
Well, we were doing Sounds of the Underground tour, and he just came up to me and just was like, "Hey, I'm Brendan. I have this cartoon coming out." And we'd heard that this cartoon was out. I'm not sure if they'd had the first episode out yet, or if it was coming out. Yeah, this was like in California, and he's just like, "And we'd love you to be on it," And he told me that James Hetfield and I think Kirk Hammett had done some voice or whatever. Like, yeah, sure, So I flew out to California, and I did some other stuff that they never put in some. I did. Let me see. I did the kid in the Dimmu Burger.
Oh yeah, of course.
The burger joint. Hey, face, give me 4 number 5s. I did that. The Masked Metal Assassin. I did a guy in one of the blues episode when they learn the blues. There's this hippie guy that's like, it's so depressing, and like the speaker blows him into a tree and his head, he gets impaled. I did him, and the Metal Assassin's a guy I did like repeatedly. I did him a lot, I went there. I met Mark Hamill when I went there. He was in the studio doing, because he did voices for him, and he was there doing the voices.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I took pictures with him and Tommy and Brendan. It was, dude, come on, really.
So that's they asked you to do it before you even knew that you were essentially Nathan Explosion.
Yeah, they took me to the studios, and they showed me all the storyboards, and just some of the drawings that they had, and like there were all these pictures of me and like Conan the Barbarian, And those were the two people, I guess, that they would like, okay, this is him, you know what I mean?
That's cool.
Here's how you gotta make him. Yeah, they showed me the whole thing. It was awesome. It was cool, man.
Cannibal Corpse's lyrics, it says that you guys are never thinking of anybody in particular that you're trying to kill or harm in a lyric or a song.
It's true.
Never about anyone, never inspiration out in the real world.
Not really, you know. I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Let me tell you right now, though, I will say The Time to Kill Is Now from the Kill record. When I sing that, especially when it first came out, I was always thinking about the Alliance.
Yeah.
And I'm not playing, dude. I used to say on stage, this goes out to all you motherfuckers playing Alliance.
Ooh,
and Alex wrote the lyrics. He's like, man, I didn't write that about the Alliance. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, you make it your own. That's the point of music.
Well, you know, but I just was just like, you know, this one, you know, or I think I might have even started saying just the Alliance and then, you know, Time to Kill Is Now or whatever. But so he was like, you know, but either way, yeah, I don't know. I can't really say I've actually been on stage or in the studio thinking about beating shit out of somebody or harming anyone, because I'm not violent, you know.
Yeah.
Just a fun-loving guy.
Just the virtual human.
Give me some Hank 3 and some whiskey, and life is good, man. You know, I don't want to hurt anybody. I get it all out on stage, but it's not like I'm focusing on one person to do it to.
Sure.
I can't really say. I mean, I've yelled at some people on stage, but I'm not coming off stage to hurt anybody.
No.
No, it's not happening.
Well, we all appreciate that very much.
I'd probably get my ass beat.
Oh, come on. Thank you so much, 콥스그라인더.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
very much. Red Before Black, November 3rd, is it? November 3rd, pick up that record. It will kill you. 콥스그라인더 Fisher.
Or I will.